with all of you. Fuck you and the midget horse that you
Yo. During the week, I found out that 2 more guys decided to join the band and jump on the Candace hate train. Graham Allen, what's his name? Graham Allen and Bongino. We're looking at that stuff today. Shout out to Jimmy Dore and all everybody that's out there. Yeah, computer was doing an update. As soon as I jumped on, it started doing an update. So it pushed me back like damn like 10 minutes. Yep. But it is what it is, yo. I'm here. In good spirits, I guess, right? Chilling, relaxing. All cool. Send some b-ball outside of school. But hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's enjoying their day, whatever that looks like for you. Hope you're enjoying it. This goddamn update, bro. Push me back. Either way, we rolling. Quick little spinny, and we in it. You heard? TGIF, absolutely.
has died after he was shot from a nearby building after being shot at Utah Valley University. The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead.
The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry. I didn't get to give him a kiss goodbye. That young man, I forgive him.
Take your time.
Juice.
Erica Kirk has been named the new CEO of Turning Point USA.
My husband's dead. Like, I'm not trying to be morbid, but he's dead.
It's weird to say excited. Describes her husband's funeral as the event of the century. Merch, hats.
We have 50,000 plus hat orders.
Nobody knows why she's out there in a glittering pantsuit in a recreated tent that her husband tragically was murdered in, throwing merch out.
Everyone grieves differently, so if someone's acting weird, don't read into that.
Zionists, the Prime Minister of Israel, all lied through their teeth about Charlie Kirk.
Her operation was in Constanta, the epicenter of Romania's trafficking scandal.
We learned conversations to have with a 15-year-old. I'm going to touch your butt. $8.6 million to their own shell company. What is going on?
We have nothing to hide. My aunt used to tell me, never do something that you don't want on the front page of a newspaper.
From that trailer right there sent the world and the YouTube landscape into a frenzy. That's the trailer for Candace Owens' Bride of Charlie series that she's doing. But it's a deep dive, forensic look at the life of Erica Kirk. Everybody got every excuse in the world to be made about why she should not look at this grieving widow. Anybody seen them churn since? Because I ain't seen them churn in the longest time. I haven't seen them in a long, long time. But everybody got every excuse to make why somebody should not look into this person because she's a grieving widow. Like spouses aren't the first initial suspect, normally. Right? Time and time again, when one person is executed, removed involuntarily from the census, naturally the spouse, majority of the time, is a suspect. But for some reason, she's so fucking special. For some reason, she is so clean and above board to look and ask questions is now a crime. So much so that people have proven that there's a conscious effort, not just conscious, but a paid conscious effort, right? People are being paid now to go out and remember people were getting paid to protest, right? They're being paid and they were bussed into certain cities and paid and put up. Someone's giving lodging, right? Others were bussed in from here and there and paid protesters. Guys, what up? That's what we're looking at right here. These people are paid online protesters. Paid to go out there and talk shit. That's how real it is at this point. At this point, Candace had made that much noise, has drawn that much attention to this madness that this has now become a job. Not a career, but it's a job. You could actually get paid to do it. And I'm going to show you the proof in a little bit. But I want us to just take a second and really think about that, though. Take a second to think about it. It's a concerted effort, paid, compensated for going out there and talking shit. Danks exposed it. Jimmy exposed it. Somebody else brought this up too recently. I can't remember who else the other person was. And you know what? I gotta give Didi his props. Today, I seen Matt Walsh try to kick Candace back in, right? And I'm almost positive that Didi was the one. Didi got a podcast. He's a streamer too. He's been in the sector too heavy on this Erica Candace celebrity stuff. He's pretty good. He's pretty decent. I like Didi work. Didi's pretty good. I'm almost positive Didi was the one who said, matter of fact, I'm about to shoot him a message right now. I'm about to hit him on the Twitter. I'm almost positive Didi was the one who said that he does not trust that Matt Walsh is a good friend to Candace. I'm almost positive it was him who said that. Wasn't it you that swore Matt Walsh was not a true friend to the real Candace? Oh, wasn't it you that swore that was not a true friend to Candace? Few months ago. I'm almost positive it was Didi who said that. Almost positive. Either way, we rolling. Let's see what not Didi, Didi, like Didi. Goofy ass. But yeah, let's check this shit out. Let's roll. I'm about to show you the proof right now. Shout out to Danks.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy, the original Dankster, the American Dankster, the only Dankster. Well, you're all Danksters. So welcome back. Today we're going to do a start to now, basically, going through the timeline of what's led us to how we got here. And I'm basically going to do a lot of subscribers. Welcome on X, people. But I've also built my end around government files, Form 990s. If you've seen my timeline on X, someone had posted a video 2 hours long explaining an entire story, which I'm looking to the level that we're talking about here of attack. I posted it from Swords Truth, who got it from someone else, Here, let me add this to the stage and you can see. So this is on my timeline, leak coordinated attack against real Candace Owens, led by Graham Allen. This is an email. And wouldn't have expected anything less, just more proof that they literally need bots to try to tank credibility by someone who just wants the truth. So this is from Sword Truth. And then I can see got it from here, but I'll just show, this is what it says, right? So I'm gonna actually open in a new tab so we can look at it nicely here. So I don't know if this, like where this came from, but it ended up being sent out. This is how I understand it. Let me read the original. So it says, email got leaked of their coordinated attack. Crazy how they coordinate against real Candace Owens. Also hilarious. They told everyone to tag these accounts for extended reach. Cat Turd, Gunther, Engelman, as well as Jordan, etc. Now, if we look at the email, it says, subject urgent, shut down Candace's latest smear. Action needed tonight. It doesn't have a date on it.
What did he say?
The assumption that
Yeah, you heard that right.
On the 23rd, perhaps. This isn't journalism. It's pure evil. Demonic slander against a widow still in mourning, dragging Charlie's name and legacy through the mud for clicks and clout. We've seen her pattern before, but this time it's personal, it's vicious, and it has to stop. Talking points. Verbatim talking points. That's interesting.
This is the guide. Use these verbatim Candace is evil. You're evil. Demonic. How can a real Christian stay silent while she attacks Erica Kirk like this? She's not asking questions. She's conducting a witch hunt. They stay and use these words verbatim, so they trigger in the system. The algo is going to pick up on these words. This is an email.
I don't know how I feel about drinking out of a straw, but whatever. Anyways, use these verbatim or close variations. Candace Owens is evil, pure evil. This is demonic, straight up satanic level attack on a widow and her kids. Candace is a demon obsessed with destroying Charlie's life. How can any real Christian stay silent while she attacks Erica Kirk like this? That's a very interesting sentence. She is not asking questions. She's conducting a witch hunt. Action items. Do this now before it trends further. Quote or reply to this post exposing the trailer and call it out using the language above. Retweet post with the trailer video. High visibility. Amplify the outrage there. Share and quote Graham Allen's strong stand. He's leading the charge. You see that? Look. Share and quote Graham Allen's strong stand. He's leading the charge. What does that mean, Graham? His video is declaring he's coming for everyone responsible. Boost this hard. Post your own version if you have reach. Tag big accounts like Cat Turd, etc. I told you before. Flood the replies under any Candace defending or neutral post with the demonic evil framing. Make it impossible to ignore.
Who's funding it? I want to know if George Farmer is behind it. I want to know who's. Hello, everyone. We're getting ready to do the show here in about an hour. We're getting ready to go all in against the evil that is Candace Owens.
You heard one word, right? Evil.
It's not enough to combat the demonic attacks.
The second word, right? Demonic. Those words that were in the verbatim usage, you just heard two of them.
That she is doing against Erica Kirk, Charlie's widow, and his children. I want to know who's funding it. I want to know if George Farmer is behind it. I want to know who's editing it. I want to know who her team is. I want to know who is responsible for continuing this evil. Because here's the thing. Candace Owens is going to get the wife and possibly even the children of Charlie Kirk hurt.
Listen to this rhetoric. Listen to this fucking rhetoric. Jesse, what up, boy? Listen to the shit that's being said. This is Graham Allen, the new member of the B6.
And someone has to stop it. Someone has to fight against it. And to all
more words from that verbatim usage play. We just seen the words they use verbatim. Use verbatim. They had the verbatim verbiage right there. Verbatim or close to variations. Is it not what the fuck he's talking about, right? Is that not what he's saying right here, right now? Okay, let's go back. Talking points. Use these verbatim or close variations. Evil, Candace Owens. Evil, demonic, satanic level attack, the widow and the kids. Are we not? It's not a joke anymore. It's not a joke anymore. Concerted efforts that are being compensated purposely to attack and take down Candace Owens. And I don't know what the fuck y'all radar is tracking. What more else needs to be said or exposed for y'all to see that this is a compensated, concerted effort? I don't know.
all of you cowards that called Charlie your friend, that simply used him to boost your own career. Candace's life and her rise to fame, very checkered past. Maybe we should look at her husband, also very checkered past. Well, I wonder how squeaky clean her employees are. That'll be interesting to find out. I wonder about her Scientologist donors that she has. That'll be interesting to find out about. Maybe we do an investigative series anti-Candace. I wonder how much she and her.
Graham, I don't think nobody's stopping you, buddy. This is the United States. The same country you fought for, right? You did your time. You served. You know what the fuck you fought for. You know what you defended. Who's gonna stop you? Instead of sitting here bumping your fucking gums, maybe we should. Let's look at just go fucking do it and shut the fuck up then. You have free range to do it. What is stopping you, Mr. Graham Allen? What is stopping you? You had a computer, clearly. Clearly you got time on your hands because you're making videos. So what is stopping you from making a fucking expose on Candace? Absolutely nothing but you. Just sitting here bumping your fucking gums. You know why? Because you're being paid to do it. That's why. Whoever orders you're following, right? Because it seems like you like to follow fucking orders. You served your time in the military. Round of applause. Big salute to you. But who else is your new boss, your new leader who's giving you fucking orders? That's what you're doing. It's clear as day. We have the email. So all this acting like is there something against somebody telling you not to do it? No, nobody's telling you not to do it. Do it. I employ you to do it. What's funny is Charlie's position at job. This is what got man. Yep. I see them trying to set Candace up. I do see that. Yeah, it's a bunch of them, bro. He's one of the newest members of the B6. And by B, let me share what I mean by B6. I gotta find it. I gotta find the B6. Hold on. I'll show you what B6 means. Just after that. After that. Here we go. Right here. This is the B6 right here. Let me find B6. This is the B6 right here. Boom, boom. It's the B6. The baby back biatch boy band. Is it B5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. B5. My bad. 2 more members. You could chuck Graham Allen in there. You could chuck, matter of fact, Matt Walsh could go in there too. Matter of fact, you could chuck Bongino in there. 3 new members to the B5. These supposed to be men and leaders. How many men up here are leaders? How many men up here are in leadership positions? Stop and think. Look at the people that are there. Now add the 3 guys. Add Graham, add Don, Bongino, and add Matt Walsh up there. At least half of them are leaders. At least half of them. And they're supposed to be leaders. These are the men. These are the men that young boys supposed to look up to. Supposed to lead the world into the new future. They out here crying like they got their panties in a wall. They out here wearing thongs and shit. Son, they sorry, dog. That's a poor fucking excuse. Trash. It's trash. Get back to the get back to Dankster. The Dankster OG.
This coordinated push worked against her before. It can bury this trailer before episode 1 even drops. That's so foolish to think that they could do that. Like, it only amplifies it. It's the same thing when you're talking about stopping a specific agenda, right? Say there's a country, perhaps Boston. Ask somebody in the chat. But say you're creating this outrage from the Boston side to Americans and saying that, like, whenever you amplify something and say to stop doing it, it only gets worse. And that's the thing that I feel like you don't understand. Whether this is real or not, I mean, I have no reason to not believe it because I've seen it with my own eyes. And I've seen Ryan Matta actually go and show the websites that they have these targeted accounts, and then they have a post that they requote, and you get paid for every post.
It's
depending
real.
on your impressions.
So
for example, this might have $50,000 in an account, and if you hit 1 million views, they'll give you $10 or whatever. It's like not a lot of money. Now, if it's $50,000 and you get all the impressions because they want a certain amount of impressions, then you get all the money. So people are rushing to get this X amount of money. I'm not saying this is true for this, but I know that it happens. This is verified. Okay, you know, I talk about verified information here.
Well, thanks. It is true because this right here exists.
British Lord husband. We should investigate Candace's life and her rise to fame.
Go ahead.
Very checkered past.
Go ahead. We should. If you give a fuck so much, just go do it then. If you care, if you so hell bent on it, if it's so checkered, if you so engaged, if you so invested into it, just go do it then. Or maybe you need orders. You waiting on somebody to tell you to go. Got it. Track.
Maybe we should look at her husband. Also very checkered past. Well, I wonder how squeaky clean her employees are. That'll be interesting to find out. I wonder about her Scientologist donors that she has. That'll be interesting to find out about. Maybe we do an investigative.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm saying I possibly could be wrong or misheard. I think Candace's team that she has right now is the team from Daily Wire that helped her do the Daily Wire show, if I'm not mistaken. So if you want to find out who these people are, why don't you call your buddy from B5, the bushy-eyed pony rider? You know what I'm talking about.
Fuck you and the midget horse that you rode in on.
Him. The one who likes to ride midget horses. The fucking slimy worm with them bushy-ass eyebrows. Jen Shapiro. I'm almost positive it's the same crew. Maybe a new guy here or there, maybe a new person, but I'm pretty sure they're the same people. I'm almost positive it's the same people. Why not call Shapiro? If y'all are so anti-Candace, in the enemy of my enemy, my friend, with that logic, you should have Shapiro's direct line to give him a buzz. Hey, who's these guys over there working with Candace? Who's a production crew? I need names because I want to do investigation. But no, you're sitting here running your gums. I guess you're waiting for orders. And you're supposed to be a warrior. Absolutely. I forgot who exposed Loomer. Who was it that exposed Loomer a while ago? Somebody exposed Loomer. I can't remember who it was. Some lady exposed Loomer and said that Loomer has such a draw that she's paid to either talk about a company or paid to not talk about a company or a person. I forgot who it was. I saw it a minute ago. All money ain't good, but as you can see, we all humans, some have morals and that. Yep, I agree. Dallas, what's up, love? You already know what to do in the town square. They hate that the group you know what Philadelphia okay, you've been around a few places if you know what Philadelphia means. I know what Philadelphia means too. I call them Lacy. That's what I call them. Well, yes, I know what you mean. That's what I call them. Lacy. My bad. L.A., not L.E. But yeah, you know what I mean. Thanks. The reason why we know it's real is because we have this right here. I don't believe in coincidences. You hear me? I don't do coinky things.
Series anti-Candace. I wonder how much she and her British lord husband and his family would love that. But we're just asking questions. Maybe we should investigate.
Sure. Nobody. Why do they pretend like people are anti-questions? The only people that are anti-questions is y'all anti-questions when it comes to Erica. Candace could do what she want to do as long as it's not in the name of Erica. Because Erica is the grieving widow and she needs napkins and she needs her back rubbed. Quit this shit, bro. That's just simple what I'm saying. Simple. Just go fucking do it. Nobody cares. Nobody's bitching about you asking questions. Ask the questions you want to ask. Nobody cares. But to make it seem like it's this great feat, right? Maybe we should. Maybe when I'm done using the bathroom doing a number 2, maybe I should wipe my... No, you just do it. You just get the paper and you square away your business. This is so weak and cowardly. So weak and fucking cowardly. You know what? Let's take a look at the comments. Let's see what the comments got to say. Coach Graham Allen. That's a more credible do it. Wow. The first comment says do it. 5D Rick, I guess you received it. The next comment is the email we just watched over there by Danks. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Oh shit! Let's look at the comments. Okay, we're doing the comments. Let me see. Look. This right here is in the next video. This right here is in the next video about this show. But let's look at this one real quick. I've seen this already on Twitter. Candace is the demon. Here go the word right here. Demon, evil, demon, hell, demon, Candace, Owen. It's just words. So the algo's gonna pick these words up. Guaranteed. These algos are gonna pick up on these words. Gunther. What is this is evil. Is doing this most wicked and Satan. Yeah, right there. Boom. Once again, Here goes the thing we just looked at over there by Dangster. Hodge twins. Boom. Y'all think it's a game? Jimmy Dore. It's on his radar also.
Today to call real Candace Owens a demon. I'm convinced Candace Owens is a demon. Candace is a demon. I'm not sure if Candace Owens is merely a demon. Candace Owens is a demon from the pit of hell. I hope they all have to split just the one $7,000 check. Candace Owens dropped
What other proof do you need that this is a compensated, concerted effort to get on the Candace hate train? To smear this lady like she is so evil and so bad. She's just so demonic. Because Erica's shit ain't in one sock. Because Erica's shit scattered across the floor like a 6-year-old playing with Legos. Candace is wrong for saying, yo, put these Legos in one sock and make it make sense. For identifying and noticing that shit don't make sense, you're the bad person. You said the vid woke you up? For sure, G. However it happens, bro. Salute. For you noticing that something is wrong and saying something about it, you're the bad person. They concentrate an effort against you to attack you for just saying, yo, that don't make sense to me. You become the bad person. And you can't ask questions about this person because this person's grieving. So what if it was Charlie Mutter, the one asking these questions? Would that be okay? Charlie got parents, no? But Erica is on this pedestal. Remember, she's running the show now. Because she has all that experience. She knows exactly what to do. Y'all don't stop. If y'all do not stop, from the time she left, let me tell you what happens. If she wanted to remain grieving widow, I don't think nobody would have said nothing. If she would have sat her low ass down somewhere in her house, at home, with her family, with them babies that we still ain't seen in months, God knows where they really are, right? If she just sat on the couch at home eating potato chips and bonbons like Peggy Bundy, crying with tissues, nobody would have said a word. That I could guarantee. But as soon as she wanted to not be the grieving widow, as soon as she wanted to be the CEO, what is she? She's a CEO. She's a CEO. Yeah, she's running the whole show over there at TPUSA. Yeah. As soon as she wanted to step in that light, then she's up for scrutiny. Then she's entitled to be scrutinized as the new CEO, big dog of TPUSA. Just that simple. She's the CEO. She's the big dog now. She is on the fucking plate to be scrutinized as that person. But if she sat her ass down and maintained the grieving wife story and stayed out the way, instead of within 2 weeks taking over the company, on a media trail, talking to this person, giving this interview, that interview, then you back in the streets then. You back in the street, so you're liable to get ran over. Just that simple. I don't comprehend how people don't see it. They want her to be big and small at the same time. They want her to be tall and short. So in one moment, at any time, they want to praise her for being the big dog at TPUSA. And the very next moment, give her cuddles and hugs and rub her back and give her hanky pankies, right? And Kleenex for her frail ass nose, right? Because she's the grieving widow. You know what else don't make sense to me, dog? When she said, the least hardest thing about Charlie's execution would be the fact that she's now a single mom. Like, single mom life ain't hard. Like, single mom life is just something you can just do in your sleep. They got women that struggle with one. You have two of them that are under the age of 10. But somehow in your brain, that's easy. Two-parent households have their issues with one. Now you're a single parent with two, and that's one of the least things that you're worried about. Shouldn't that be the first and primary thing that you should be worried about? And the reason why you're not worried about it because your mom was a single mom. But you're one person. So let's say a single mom with one parent, with one child is manageable and it's easy. You have two of them. So at what point was the comparison point between your mom being a single parent with you, quotations, at what point does that relate to you having two and you not being a single mom? That shit doesn't make sense. But you see how somebody preloads the next statement? She's preloading the next statement. The whole statement was supposed to end with, because my mom did it, because my mom is strong, go vagina power. That was the whole premise of the whole shit. But it has to be preloaded. Just like we was over there by Red last night, and we sat there and listened to Cheyenne Bryant talk that bullshit. She preloaded statements. And when she closed out on the statement, her closing statement was the final statement, but everything was preloaded. The final statement was going to be made. Her final statement was going to say, my mom was strong and independent. She was a single mom, and I watched her do it. And you watch her do it from the standpoint of a fucking child. What are you talking about? How the fuck do you comprehend what it was to be a mother? You don't comprehend it because you was a child. You saw life through the eyes of a child. So she made it look easy for you. So because she made it look easy for you, now you think that it's easy, even though it doesn't even equate because you have two of them, and now that you're an adult for yourself. Are y'all picking up on on this fucking insanity shit that's really being fed? The same children that we have not seen. Them children are completely ghost. The other night, when Trump addressed the state, the other night. She was there. Why she didn't bring them churn? There were children there. It's not like it's an event where children aren't allowed to be there. There were children there. There were a couple of children there. A nice number of children, actually. Why she didn't bring them children? The world knows Charlie to be what? A husband and a father. He's not just known to be a husband. He's known to be a husband and a father. So why not bring the children there? So when you get your moment of spotlight, you get to see, hey, this is Erica, the wife of the slain Charlie Kirk, and this is child 1 and child 2, the slain father of the children, the slain whatever, however, right? These are the slain Charlie Kirk's children, child 1 and child 2. No. That conversation about them children getting real scarce, ain't it? It's getting real scarce. What's up, Red? I think the problem is that she played the role Charlie wanted, but it wasn't what she wanted. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. She ain't like that. I said that at least, at minimum, a month ago. I'm saying a minimum because I know it's more than that. I don't get church. I don't get God. I don't get trad wife. You know what I pick up from her? Street. I pick up 304. That's exactly what I pick up. And the more that this shit goes on, the more that it goes on, the more that it goes on, the more that it goes on, the history keeps coming out, keep coming out. Y'all could go back and watch that video because that video is old when I said that. Like the video when I brought up MK Ultra, Monarch, Montauk, and all that shit, and she's from that clan. She's a siren from that. Ben said all that shit. Ben said all that shit a while ago. Yeah, sometimes you need to toot your own horn. And sometimes when you get shit vindicated and the shit that you've been saying is validated, sometimes it needs to be like, hell yeah. Me and Red was talking about that shit last night. When the shit that you pick up on, you ain't the only one picking up on it, and somebody else could validate, yo, you ain't the only one seeing that. It's a good feeling, right? What's your order, fish? Word. Let's kick it with Jimmy Dore a little bit. Shout out to Jimmy Dore, them over there. Jimmy Dore do solid work, bro. Jimmy Dore, Baron, Coach, Ian, Candace, Valhalla, Dee, Dankster, Constitution, Let It Go. These people are, it's a lot of people moving in the same direction, and all they want is just transparency and truth. And when the shit start looking wonky, they not backing out of it. They doubling down and pressing down to get the real truth out of this shit. It's an octopus, bro.
Promo for the new series she's going to do, exposing who Erica Kirk really is. And if you've looked into anything about Erica Kirk's past, it reads like a directly from a psyop created by the CIA. So let's watch her.
I don't know what Jimmy, I don't know what your routine is, bro. If you see this, though, keep up your routine, bro. You holding it together really, really well over there, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I don't know what your routine is, bro. Stay at it. You holding up pretty well.
This is the promo she dropped.
President Trump says that Kirk has died after he was shot from a nearby building after being shot at Utah Valley University. The great and even legendary
all lied through their teeth
and caught them in multiple lies. And you don't lie unless you're covering up something. Why would you lie if you're not covering? So they're covering up the assassination. It looks to go directly towards Israel because of Charlie turning on the Israel project. His whole life, the whole TPUSA thing was a Zionist project. And as soon as he turned from that Zionist project, he was dead. And so this is what this is about. They can't have this.
And that's the Cliff Notes, right? That's the ASAP version. Boom, boom. He stopped fucking. And the thing about it too, I feel a little bit bad for Lacey because Lacey's getting tied up in a lot of things that are just straight up Zionism. Just like how the average a Jewish person, a practitioner of Judaism, gets caught up in the Zionism trope also. I feel a little bit bad for them because they even fight against it. They fight against Zionism, right? Across the board. For themselves, they fight against it. But it's just it's so heavily laid on, and it's laid on with all these guilt trips and labelisms and isms and obics that are tossed at you, even for the simplest question or asking about something. Even if you say, I want peace in that region, all of a sudden you become an anti-Semite. And it's like, well, you can't take the word Semite because Semite is not just specifically towards the people. You see what I'm saying? It's such a woven trick. And I already shot this video already, which I explained it all. And we broke it down Barney step. But they interweave it so much into religion, culture, geographical positions. It doesn't make sense at the end of the day. But it's done that way specifically for that reason. So at any time it can be poked and attacked from any region. But not comprehending what it is and what it really is and how it fucking was made that way, then you could get caught up in the trope too and not comprehending why or how it looks that way. You gotta have like that's something for sure you have to comprehend it. You dig it? Yep. That's exactly what it looked like. And you from that area too, Dallas. That's where they knocked Kennedy out. Yes. Yep, exactly.
And so here they all got the same memo. The Hodge twins tweet out. They all got the same memo today to call real Candace Owen a demon. This shit crazy. So here, I'll show you it. Here.
You know it's bad if the Hodge twins snitch, bro. As shaky as they are, you know it's bad if they snitched. If they snitched on the program, it's bad. And I don't really have no stick with them. They just not my cup of tea for real. Because they kind of do some wonky shit. You feel me?
I'm convinced Candace Owens is a demon. Candace is a demon. I'm not sure if Candace Owens is merely a demon. What Candace Owens is doing is the most wicked and satanic thing that has ever come from the online right. Just so you know, Candace Owens is pure evil. Candace Owens is a demon from the pit of hell. Candace Owens is a genuine demon. What you are a Candace fan or not, this is evil. Well, I hope they all have to split just the one $7,000 check. Since none of them have the originality to change it up even one bit. You don't even know that you're saboteurs of your own side. You're the saboteur. You're doing the bidding of Israel. Keep up the bad work, everybody. Keep up the bad work. Here's another one. This is demonic. This demonic lying skank. This gutless piece of trash. I think she's talking about Candace, not Erica. I guess. Yes. Dares to keep vomiting her poisonous, soul-rotting lies all over Eric. Why would you care? So a crazy person online is vomiting lies. So what? People do it all the time.
Yeah. That's a good
Russiagate was one long lie.
That's a good point.
Who cares?
Yeah.
The Afghanistan war, one long lie. Why do you care that a podcaster is looking into the CEO of a $500 million corporation?
CEO. Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
Right.
She's not a private person. She's a very, very, very public person. Did you not see her?
Jimmy, I swear it down, Jimmy. If she stayed in that slot where she calmed the fuck down, stayed quiet, and kept on being the grieving widow, this shit wouldn't happen. I promise you. The whole world would have let her be and let her sit in that corner, calm, quiet, collected, and let her grieve and go through the whole process. Jimmy, I could promise you that. But because she's back out in the street, she's liable to get hit. Just like when you was young and you played in the street. And everybody in the street, when you see some lights hit the corner, what everybody in the street say? Y'all playing basketball, y'all playing football in the street, right? Your homies that's looking this way, looking this way. Homies that's looking this way, they looking this way. When they see some lights hit, what does everybody on the street that could see say? They could see the vehicle, what do they say? Don't they say car? Because they don't want nobody to get hit by a car. Everybody that's facing the direction that the car is coming in says car. So guess what? The people who can't see the car because the car's behind them, guess what they do? They adjust and they get their ass out the street. And guess what happens? They let the car go past. Boom. Guess what happens? They come back. Boom. And they back inside the street. Simple. Legend, what up, G? Salute. You already know. So what happens is when you bring your ass to the fucking street, you're liable to get fucking hit. If she stood her ass inside the house on the couch like Peggy Bundy, this would have not happened and nobody would have said a fucking word. That I could guarantee you. But she brought her ass out to the street, so guess what? She liable to get fucking hit. When we supposed to still let her be in the street and be on the couch at the same time. In what world, and what, where? At the very moment that privacy was given to you, you choose to become public. At the moment where the world would comprehend you being silent for 6 months, a year, letting people take positions in the company and be board members and run the show and report back to you. I'll let you look at the numbers. Now you got your ass out the fucking house. You put on your shoes and you want to come play football. So guess what? You're liable to get fucking hit just like everybody else out here in the street. Is it not just that simple? Petty, what up, bro? My man, 100 grand. Detroit in the building. What up, dope? What are we talking about here? What boss of a company you handle with kitty gloves? Which, who? So when she's being treated like the CEO of a company, you can't do that. Because that CEO is also a grieving widow. It's also a newly single parent. Y'all don't calm that shit down.
Walk out in the glittered pantsuit with the pyrotechnics days after her husband was killed. Did you not see that? She's not a private person. She's a public person. She did a book tour immediately. She's out there bragging about how much money they're making, bragging about how many people attended his funeral. It was the event of the century. We made 50,000 hat sales. We made 200 grand in merch. She's not a private person. She's a very public person who's lied constantly about everything about her past, her present, and what she did around Charlie Kirk's assassination. Constantly. And so you would be derelict if you didn't question her. But this is the same stuff that they said about COVID. This is the same stuff. They told you, don't question. I heard Candace say, oh, she's a grieving widow. That's the new trust the experts. Trust the science. Trust the science. She's a grieving widow. It's the same thing. Don't do your own research. Trust the government. To actual demons, good people read as demons. That's
Shout out to Jimmy over there doing God's work, bro. It's time to jump into the Bongino portion, right? And I didn't even know he had a Bongino portion on his show. For real. Thank God for medical terminology. For sure. I didn't even know he had a Bongino portion. Let me find the Bongino section of this. Yeah. Oh, let me show you all this one right here real quick. Share this. Boom, drop. Yes. If you could read, you're reading correctly. So Jesse, the life insurance policy, right? It never specified the name. So the life insurance policy specified a title. So the title is what became important, not necessarily the name. Because the name would be extremely specific to that individual person. But the title, let's say the title is owner of cigarettes. And whoever's the owner of cigarettes gets the policy. But if it said Jesse from Nap is the beneficiary, then the only person who could benefit would be Jesse, right? If that makes sense to you. The name would be directly specific to an individual, while the title could be shared. Nobody knows exactly who's going to be in that title position. Not necessarily that because you are Jesse means that you are the owner of cigarettes. But if you are the owner of cigarettes, then it benefits you. But if I'm the owner of cigarettes, then it benefits me. You dig it? Like if it said my name specifically, it's specifically to me. It's a pretty cool trick. It's a pretty cool trick. And from what we saw, it's not even illegal. It's just one of those loopholes. That video that Danks did is crazy, bro. That's a good video. I might want to do a review on it. That video is crazy good when Danks pulled it apart. But yeah, that's it. This is her. That's him. And that's Tyler. Crazy shit, right? Wild out here in these streets, boy. Let's look at damn Bongino. No, where's my bookmark? There we go. And we probably close out with a little bit of Matt Walsh, but there we go. There we go. Back to Bongino.
The third class of people after October 7th.
This is, yes. Him. Bongino. Him, yeah. Yeah, him. Call him Bongino. That's what I call him.
Went crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. I stand fully, completely, and strongly against anti-Semitic bullshit. I don't know how many times I got to tell you this. It's amazing how many people think it's like the current thing to say like they hate the Jews or something. Really? You believe that? You realize where that's led throughout human history, absent the immorality of it? Now, you may say, oh, gosh, Dan, I can't believe that that's actually happening. Really? I promise you, go look at the Twitter. The botting that does happen, and again, it's not all botting. The botting that does happen is very well organized. It is totally synthetic. It is all anti-Jewish nonsense. Read the comments. It's from like I Hate the Jews 101 and stuff. Just look at it. You can see it. It's so clearly fake. But it's an organized movement of people, and it's not a very large group of people, who've learned to amplify social media to attack anyone in the administration or outside who doesn't go and attack the Jews. 100%. Look and just read the comments. Don't take my word for it. Just go and look.
Now, mind you, he's purposely using that word. Now, we know it's not Jew. We know that to not be true. We know that people's ignorance gets the better of them sometimes. We know specifically they're speaking about Zionists.
Go look. You'll see it. It's everywhere. They all have the same goal. It is to dismantle this movement, take it apart from the inside, cause disruption, pick up the pieces, and rebuild it into something far different than a movement that actually conserves liberty. They all have the same goal. Libs, the anti-Jew crowd, and the Doomers. The exact same goal. Once you see it, you'll never unsee it.
Right.
Look at the people sending out.
You are correct. We've seen it. We've seen, we've felt, we've heard that it's not about America first. It's not about our suffering. It's not about our pain, but it's about other people's pain and other people's interests come before ours. Since when has that been a thing? If the administration tells you on campaign road on the campaign road, your interests will be second or third. Our primary interests will be another country in another region. And furthermore, we're going to stack them up with billions of dollars per year that comes from your pockets. Do you think that administration would be treated or even voted for in a sense, right? Let's say the voting game is not rigged and it's natural, it's pure, and it's true to what it is, which I don't believe. Do you think that they would vote that administration in? Jason, we'll talk about yourself, buddy, with your ignorance getting the best of you, and you are full of shit. All right, thank you, Dave Smith. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate your opinion. Shout out to you, wherever you is, whatever you're doing. Nothing. That was it. Okay, I thought so. Let's just didn't have free healthcare, but we don't. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The citizens of Lersey get subsidized lifestyle living based off of our tax dollars. Dave Smith, no, you had nothing to say about that? I thought so. Thing about campaign road, and you tell the people that you want to vote for you, yo, straight up, you are not my priority. I got other big fish to fry first. That has no concern of you, to be honest. As a matter of fact, it's more of a down pressure on you. I gotta tax you some more. Do you think that campaign trail is gonna work out at the end of the day? You think people are gonna be like, hell yeah, you know what? I'm voting for this administration because deep down in my heart and my soul, I don't mind suffering. I don't mind paying these outrageous gas prices, outrageous food prices, the tax and water. I want them to tax oxygen next. I want everything to be taxed so fairly and so clean that, you know what? I'm willing to suffer for another 10 years just to make sure that this other country, Lersey, is good to go. Sell that shit. I want to hear them sell that point because that's exactly what we're looking at right now. Dave Smith, you quiet now? I thought so. Tell the people that you want to vote for you that you don't give a fuck about them, and you're number 3. Number 2, maybe number 3 on the list, a priority. See how that works out. Is it going to work out? Okay. But Dave Smith probably one of those people that's like, hell yeah, you know what? Tax me, tax my oxygen, tax my water, tax my food, tax my gas, tax my car, tax my land, tax everything that you could possibly tax from me. You know what? Because I want Learcy to be this great upcoming powerhouse. Learcy has to be a powerhouse. You know why? Because that's our concern over here. That's our concern. We need to get it together, and we need to batten down the hatches and sacrifice everything that we have to sacrifice and just give and give and give. And then turn around and then send our sons and our uncles and our fathers over there. Triple down on it. I seen Dave Smith cop the plea and shut the fuck up. Smart guy.
Listen, that Jeffrey Epstein story is a big deal. Please do not let that story go. Keep your eye on this. Catherine Rumler, we need to keep the heat on this case, folks. There are a lot of people who are knee deep in the Washington swamp who are not telling you the truth about serious allegations out there that Epstein may have had video and audio of people out there doing things they shouldn't have been doing. And you should be asking yourself the question, how is it that all these people, the CIA director, the Obama fixer, Bill Clinton, all intersected paths with Jeffrey Epstein? Jeffrey Epstein isn't with us anymore, and nobody seems to want to talk about it. Outside of a few entrepreneurial media outlets saying, hey, this is a big deal.
He killed himself. You want me to I've seen the whole file. He killed himself.
Listen, that Jeffrey Epstein story is a big deal. Please do not let that story go. Keep your eye on this. Catherine Rumler, we need to keep the heat on this case, folks. There are a lot of people who are knee deep in the Washington swamp who are not telling you the truth about serious allegations out there that Epstein may have had video and audio of people out there doing things they shouldn't have been doing. And you should be asking yourself the question, how is it that all these people, the CIA director, the Obama fixer, Bill Clinton, all intersected paths with Jeffrey Epstein? Jeffrey Epstein isn't with us anymore, and nobody seems to want to talk about it. Outside of a few entrepreneurial media outlets saying, hey, this is a big deal.
He killed himself. You want me to I've seen the whole file. He killed himself.
Listen, Erica didn't choose this, man. She didn't choose this.
She did.
Imagine sitting there in your house and you find out from Twitter or, I don't know, a text or a phone call or that your husband was just shot in the neck for the entire world to see on social media at a public event. I can't imagine that. I know you can't either. Then you got to go through this. Then you got a bunch of absolute fucking lunatics sending her emails. You did it. Comments, tweets. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. You demonic fucking scum.
Why does he sound like he's about to cry? Dog, this is gonna be the performance of a fucking lifetime. I could already tell.
In your house.
Cadence, tone, pitch.
Find out from Twitter or, I don't know, a text or a phone call or that your husband was just shot in the neck for the entire world to see on social media at a public event. I can't imagine that. I know you can't either. Then you got to go through this. Then you got a bunch of absolute fucking lunatics sending her emails. You did it. Comments, tweets. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. You demonic fucking scum.
Ain't demonic one of the words that was gonna trigger the algorithm? Right? Oh, got it. So even the height of the height, because Bongino was at the heights of the heights, right? The deputy director, right, of the Fed. The deputy director of the Fed is now using the same words that was in the email that was supposed to pump Graham Allen as the spearhead of this new Candace hate train, the new wave of Candace hate. Ain't that strange? No? Normal shit? Remember Project Mockingbird? No.
For as much as I hate what just happened, I wish ill on no one. Everyone should restrain their emotions from the other side because they are not on our side. Everyone. Once you go down the road of violence, there's no turning back.
Bongino? What are you talking about? The violence has already been committed. Do you not realize that it's a whole human being that got knocked and slapped off the census in front of the world to see? The violence has already happened. Mad Hat, what up? G Doc, what up, my boy? You know what? Jine, I beg to differ. I do.
I want war with all of you. Fuck you and the midget horse that you rode in on.
Because I know something inside of me. Hold on, let me trigger it. Something inside of me tells me that this is exactly what the fuck she asked for. Erica didn't ask for this. She did. She signed up for this shit day one. So this dialogue you about to run on to, that you 3/4 in the way into, nah, I'm not jacking that. She did. When she said yes at the altar, she did. When she said yes to the first date, she did. So this dialogue you about to give about how innocent she is and how she's just a victim of something, I'm not jacking it. I'm not going for it. Sell that shit elsewhere. But I do know, I can smell it on you from here.
This nigga's scared.
I get it. I get it. I get it. But I tell you what, you said go max. Yeah, go max, G. Wild out, bro. Wild out. Go max. Fuck him. Fuck him, G. Because you know what happens, G? The empire of evil, the evil empire, dog, they scheme and they plot evil decades ago. They scheme and plot evil for decades. People that tend to live righteously, bro, because we don't have to scheme anything, because we live righteous, dog, and the Almighty creator fight the fight for us most times that we don't even fucking see. We don't need to plot and scheme evil shit. We need to plot and scheme good shit. Why? Because good shit resonates every day. When you wake up and you put your fucking sandals on, you put your shoes on, you put your pants on, you brush your teeth, you step outside the door, you resonate goodness, you resonate love and compassion from here. We don't have to scheme and plot fucking good, because good just exists. They have to plot and scheme evil for decades. Hence the reason why it looks like good is always reactionary to fucking bad. You don't have to plan fucking good. But they have to plan evil. They have to plan bad. Hence the reason why good is always, oh my God, this happened. Let's go pray. Oh my God, let's go intercede. Let's go sit at the altar. Let's send positive vibes and vibrations out there to counteract the evil empire in motion. Y'all good, but y'all ain't that good, bro. You're nice, but you ain't nice. Y'all full of shit. This been schemed since day one. And when the Manchurian candidate said, no, I'm not playing any more your games, and I'm about to turn into the informant, because I know enough and I've seen enough to know that something is wrong, and I could kind of pinpoint where it went wrong, and Learcy's involved, and I don't want nothing to do with it. So now I need to really do a major pivot. All the snakes in the den raise their fucking heads up. And then they really show who they are. And now they remove him from the census. Y'all think we slow? Y'all think we don't see the shit that's going on right now in Iran don't look like the same shit that happened with Gaddafi in Libya? Y'all think we that fucking slow? Y'all think we that slow? Y'all don't even try to do anything different. Y'all just rinse, wash, repeat. The same fucking cycle over and over again. You think them knocking off Buddy in Mexico the other day, El Mencho? You think that's something new? That America been involved in South America knocking off drug lords? You think this is something new? But y'all count on people being ignorant. Y'all didn't count on people with good hearts and good intention to use the same internet to counteract y'all bullshit. And then that work both ways. Y'all use it for y'all fuckery, people use it for their good. That's how slow. That's how disrespectful they are. They don't have to change nothing about it. Rinse, wash, repeat. Time and time and time and time again. Nap, what you got, bro? 9/11. Bruh. Buildings exploded. Fire everywhere. But y'all find passports untouched that came from the aircraft that went into. You're jacking. USS Liberty. Bro, I don't even want to get into that shit. I don't even want to get into the USS Liberty shit. They really, really, really feel that way about you. They never comprehended that we were going to take the same internet and use it as a tool to reach out to each other and give each other the same information, proper information, good information. But you were supposed to be the deputy director of the Fed. You were supposed to have all the information, all the knowledge. Y'all turn around and tell everybody ain't shit shaking in the Epstein file. And you got the decency to put your fucking face on camera? Jine. Did you look in the fucking mirror before you even turn on that camera? Did you realize in the fucking mirror that your forehead is so fucking wide, it makes no sense? You don't even have a side hairline. Your hairline on the side, it's where is it, dog? When you took your rag and you washed your face, clearly you did not look yourself in the fucking mirror to pull up and turn on the fucking red button to sit here and look at people in their face after y'all sat there and told them it was nothing to see. Come to find out, 3.1 million pages got dumped. And people are pulling names out of there. Y'all had the files, and it took Massey and Nancy Mace and Korhan. I keep calling him Korhan, and I can't stop. I don't know why. To go in there and drag names out of there to take it back to the Senate and back to the floor to talk about the names? And you sat there on the files, but you sit here with the red button on, staring at people in their fucking face like you a fucking man? Park that shit. Who do you think you really be fucking talking to? I'm about to tweet this motherfucker right now, G. Dan Bongino. Not Bon Jovi. I'm not talking about Bon Jovi. What's his Twitter? It's like 12 of them up here. Let me find your proper Twitter, bro. You stand here with that type of bravado on your face to call people scumbags and tell people fuck you. You were supposed to be leading this fucking thing from the front side. You was the one that before you went in there said you was all about that type of shit expose. So you sat up there and lied, and now you're tired because you're tired. You would to take a little napski, so you retired, and now you jump back onto your podcast to sit here and look at people in the face like you some type of fucking man. Park that shit. The one time you're supposed to stand up and put your fucking pipe in your hand and grab your sack like a man, what do? Oh, think I found him. Found him. Still standing by about Epstein files. Well, tweet sent. Let's see what you got to say. Let's close this out.
There's always someone stronger than you, man.
Jine. Yep, that's his name.
Always. There's a whole lot of people stronger than me.
I can never fault somebody for speaking the truth. Bongino. You like that one, Bongino? Bongino. Yeah, somebody called him Bongino the other day. I think it was Valhalla called him Bongino. I call him Bongino.
And I'm sorry if the language distracts from you, but I can think of no other.
No, don't be sorry. You a man. You say what you're supposed to say, and you say it how it is, and that's that. And who don't like it, don't have to eat it, but they can lay down next to it. They can walk away from it. They don't have to accept it because you're a man. You were sitting in that spot as a leader in this country, big seat, big house, big country. He was a big fucking bitch. That's what the fuck you did. So I can see why you turn around to fucking apologize about using simple fucking words.
New York way to say it. Then.
I'm not apologizing. Fuck you, pussy.
Fuck you,
Nah, fuck you.
motherfuckers.
No, fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you think you're talking to?
You deserve
What?
to feel the little
What?
licks of the
Yo. Yo.
Gay.
I don't need to feel a little licks of who. Hold on, let's go back. No. Let's clarify this shit. I don't play them games. No.
You deserve and fuck from you, but I can think of no other. There's a whole lot of people. Always. There's a whole lot of people stronger than me.
I agree. There's a whole lot of people stronger than me too. I'm stronger than you though. Are you stronger than me? Jine? Bongino.
Gay.
But I'm sorry if the language distracts from you, but I can think of no other New York way to say it than.
I think you're sorry in general. Not that you're sorry about the language. I think you're just a sorry motherfucker at the end of the day. That's what it turned out to be. Don't try to pull up here and be a fucking cowboy now. Nobody jacking it. Nobody into it. Ain't nobody trying to fucking hear it. But wait, one word from my sponsor.
I want some more motherfucking money.
I'm jacking your shit. Forgive you. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I believe you. First donate of the night. I don't mind people talking shit, but talk shit with your money. Fuck. In the banner, you already know. Can we get back to Jine? Thank you.
Fuck you,
No, fuck you.
motherfuckers.
I'm about to meme the fuck out of this. No, fuck you.
You deserve
No, you deserve.
to feel the little licks of the.
You don't. I don't know. I don't know if he's being fucking gangster or spicy. Either way, I'm not into it. I'm not into none of this shit.
Flames of hell on every inch of your body.
Yo, licks on the inch of my butt. Jine. What's going on here, bro?
Fuck you.
No, bro. Fuck you. Simple. Jesus Christ. Don't talk about my body. Furthermore, don't talk about licks or anything. I'm not doing that. Licks and body and flames and fuck me. No. Dog, no.
Gay.
I'm not. Do I even? Where is it?
Stop it. Get some help.
No, I'm not doing it. Nope, I'm not doing it. And I'm not trying to be obic. I'm not trying to be an ism or an ist. I just live my life as a regular heterosexual man. That's it. I'm a heterosexual man. And that's it. You hear me?
If there's an afterlife,
There's one. Right?
oh, and I believe there is.
Me too.
I believe in the second creation.
All right.
I don't pretend to be the judge and jury, but I know.
You know, hold on, wait, what do you know?
No, you're not in it.
Oh shit. This motherfucker condemning people? Jine. Stop.
What did he say?
Giant. You can't talk to people like this. I don't. Hold on. Is this a lot? I don't. Can he talk to people like this? Shout out to all the heterosexuals. You already know we up in here doing our thing. Yeah. What does the Bible say about that? Yo, Reaper. I don't know if he could talk to people like this. I don't know if he could talk to people like this, bro. You want to look at the comments? If y'all want to look at the comments, just push a 1 and we're going to hit the comments. Somebody say 1 and we're going to the comments. One person say 1. Comments happening. Because I want to see the comments. I want to see the comments. But I can look at the comments on my own. I can do that. Oh. And we got it. Giant. The village has spoken. See what Giant. This is the comments. Good for a Giant. He has a much bigger voice than Candace. Finally, people are pushing back. Yeah. Uncle Bubba, I think you're a fucking moron. I think you are lost and your parameters are off. Clearly, you don't know what's going on in the real world. Uncle Bubba, we welcome you to join the real world. Oh, you one of them. Fact. Finally, people are pushing back. People have been pushing back since day one. So this right here, this right here is shill behavior, right? This is shilled out. This doesn't even make sense. That girl been getting smoked since day one. I had to cuss out Tim Pool and Steven Crowder over this shit already. I had to cuss out Steven Crowder and Tim Pool and try to show about B5. Now I got this show right now. So what are we talking about, Uncle Bubba? You must have had extra fucking minutes on your fucking phone. You had extra data, so you had to punch something in that motherfucker. Weirdo.
That's weird.
You would agree with the head case. Very good. I love you. You were us and warned it. Not battle up. Very Christian of you, fake pastor serves the antichrist. Damn. And because lawlessness will abound. Good. I said, pray for Eric, prepare my mother to see. Beautiful black people. Okay. An emotional standpoint. Fair enough. Semitic Jew. What? Yeah, these names are crazy. Yeah, love the Christians that go from posting scriptures to posting an F-bomb. They've been so. Those are persistent, bearing false witness, like a spread of accusation, agree with it over the our neighbors, we need to keep praying. I had the protection around Erica for our children. Because they're fucking. Should you not pray for everybody? These people are so fucking lost. It's not even funny anymore. But guess what?
I want war with all of you.
Oh my God, bro. Anti-Semites went out they shit. Supposed to pray for your enemies. Yeah, you see, Dallas, love, I ain't at that point, I guess, in Christianity, right? On my walk yet. I just can't pray for somebody who violates me. I just can't do it. So what you're saying is you're supposed to pray for Epstein because Epstein was a violator for decades of children. So pray for him and pray for what? So y'all got it. Big respect to y'all. If y'all there on y'all journey, big salute to you. I'm never gonna be there. I'm never gonna be at that point. I just have to go see Allah. And when we had to chop it up, we're just gonna have to talk about it. If that's my failure point, that's my failure point. I don't got it in me. I don't have it in me. You said supposed to? Oh yeah, supposed. You're right. Yeah, supposed to, right? Yeah, I don't got it in me. But y'all know it's a love thing from FDNHT. Trent, he and I know it's him. Slim Trim, and I'm built to win. This is Granny's baby. I am Flaco Fuerte, aka Numero Uno. Also known as the Dark Horse. Yo, take it easy. We walking into the weekend. I got a show coming up tonight. I have no clue what my show's gonna be about. No clue. It might just be F that week. It might be F that week, and I might call it a day. But I want to bring out Crazy Goat. Crazy Goat want to come out and party, right? So Psycho Goat. I can't bring out fucking Psycho fucking Goat for Freak Pod. Freak Pod maybe tomorrow night, but the name might be Psycho Goat. So I don't know yet. But Psycho Goat is here to party and chill. You heard? Big head motherfucker. Psycho Goat's coming out tonight. Trying to figure it out. Trying to figure it out still. I got some time to figure out what we're gonna shoot. But I do want to do game night this weekend. Game night has to be this weekend. So I was supposed to shoot it last weekend or 2 weekends ago, whatever. We gotta do game night again. Gotta do F that week, and we gotta do Freak Pod. So we got a weekend full of shows coming up. Y'all know it's a love thing, pound for pound. Love yourself so you can love the people that's around you. Take care of yourself so you can take the people that is around you. This thing in life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Train every day like the marathon is tomorrow. And when you're prepared, you'll never be scared. And when you're ready, you never got to get ready. I see y'all soon. You heard 2 weekends ago, Long Ribbon. It was 2 weekends ago, you see? Yeah, exactly. So we got to have game night. We got to run it up. We got to turn this shit up. NAP, you already know what it is. Gangster. Peace. I see y'all soon. We're going to fire this shit up soon. Still trying to figure it out, but y'all got the noties on, right? So whenever y'all see the noties, we up in this joint. Welcome to the town square where it's clean and all is spirit. You know the shit.